Jonica Barnson here. I'd like to thank everyone who has been a part of my life who helped push me to achieve this goal, especially my mom and dad, Jennifer and Dave, my grandma Judy, my sisters, Zoe and Aspen, Miss Ayers, and other close family and friends. Thank you all for helping me achieve this milestone in life.
Hi, I'm Ashlyn Bleak, and I would like to thank my parents, my siblings, and my close friends for helping me through high school and believing in me. Thanks. Love you guys.
Hi, I'm Cannyn Bundy. I'd like to thank my parents, my sisters Bailey, Alyssa, and Daughtry for always being there for me and putting up with my BS. I'd also like to thank my coaches Vesna, Domagala, and Vizzy for always kicking my butt, but also teaching me to perform at my highest level. Thank you, and I love you all.
My name is McKenzie Burkhart, and I want to thank my mom for always supporting me and always pushing me to keep going. And I want to thank my dad for always pushing me to keep going and always being there for me. And I want to thank my whole family for always being there for me and always helping me and always giving me the best advice possible. Thank you. I love you all so much.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being my biggest support system and pushing me to do my absolute best. Thank you to Molly and Alfredo for being like a second family. Thank you to the friends that have made every day memorable. Brynnlee, X, and Evan, thank you for sticking by my side. Thank you, Nana and Pops, for always teaching me right from wrong, and thank you to anyone else who has helped me along my journey.
My name is Nolan Chopp, and I want to thank my mom and dad for always being there for me these past 18 years, and even though they want to kill me some days, they stuck with me through it all and helped me become a better person. And I want to thank Coach Vesna, other Coach Vesna, and Coach Domagala for helping me throughout this tough year and getting me back to where I am now.
This is Cara Conder, and I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me. I wouldn't be here without them. I'd like to thank my siblings as they have always pushed me forward, and I'd like to thank my family, blood related or not, for always being by my side and there for me.
I would like to thank my grandma, my grandpa, all of my coaches, and everyone else that's helped me along the way to finish high school.
I would like to thank my grandma Diane for always encouraging me to do the things I want in life, and my mom and dad for supporting me through whatever crazy decisions I have, and my sisters for always giving me motivation.
I am Samantha Edens, and I would like to thank my parents, partners, siblings, and friends for helping me navigate these formative years of my life. And thank you to my teachers at BMHS who have helped form me into the young adult I am today.
I'm Emilee. I would like to thank my parents and grandparents for the motivation to get things done. I would also like to thank my brothers Isaiah and Joseph for giving me advice and endless laughs. Thank you to Madeline, April, and Kelly for supporting me through my mess of a life. I would like to say a special thank you to my nieces Kaylee and Addison for giving me a reason to keep moving forward. I love you guys.
Hi, my name is Terrance. I want to thank, first off, my mother for being my rock and supporting me through life no matter what. I also want to thank my dad for stepping in my life and holding me accountable to my school and sports, and also my grandparents for raising me in my childhood. And last, my friends that I have become very close with. Thank you.
My name is Dante, and I would like to thank my parents and my coaches for pushing me through the last years of high school.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to do my best. Thank you, Jalen, for being my role model. And Rylan, I hope I am someone you can look up to. Thank you, Jade, for being like the sister I never had and never leaving my side. Thank you to everyone else in my life for helping me become the person I am today.
Hi, this is Aydan Gilbert. I'd like to thank my friends, my family, especially my parents and my coaches for helping me get through 4 years of high school. I know you've always been there for you, and I'm very thankful. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for shaping me into the person I am today. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa, for everything you've done for me. And thank you, Adrian, for being one of the best role models. And thank you to my best friend, Jade, for being by my side through the thick and thin. And thank you to the rest of my family for being by my side through this journey.
My name is Anyeli Guizar. To start, I want to thank my parents for making me a possibility and giving me everything I needed to get here. Next, I'd like to thank all my teachers who took their time to teach me when I needed it most. I'd also like to thank Mr. Ilsley for being a great counselor and friend to me this year. And lastly, I'd like to give a big thanks to Coach Mars for convincing me to play soccer, the sport I now love.
I'd like to thank my mom, Gwen, my dad, Martin, and my stepdad, Mike, for supporting me through every adventure.
This is Brandon Johnson, and this is my senior thank you. Firstly, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for everything you've done, from the bad things to the good things, from helping me find who I am, the good things giving me memories, and the bad things helping shape me into the person I am today. Thank you for everything. I know we butt heads sometimes, but I know it's all out of love and has the best interest of me and you guys. I love you. Thank you for everything. Next, I'd like to thank my siblings, so Audrey, Caitlin, Austin, and Aaron. thank you guys for always being there and crying and whining and being annoying and being siblings. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for everything you guys have done too. Even the gray hair. I really appreciate it. It's kind of forced me to be the role model sibling, you know? Next, I'd like to thank my friends, most notably my best friend Connor and my other best friend Danny. Thank you guys for always being there too, for all the jokes and the memories and everything you guys do, keeping me grounded and being honest with me. Next, I'd like to thank my dog, Romeo. I love you, buddy. Thank you for always being there for me. When I was at my lowest lows and no one else was there, you were there. Always with those puppy dog eyes and those floppy ears. Thank you for always being there. I love you. Next, I'd like to thank myself, because without me, I wouldn't be here. And this is definitely the most important thank you. Everything else I can kind of brush aside. I did the work to get, well, most of the work to get here. I would like to thank myself. Yeah, so thank you to everybody, and I love you all.
Hello, I'm Samantha Leffler, and this is my final farewell. As we walk down this track for the final time, I take a moment to appreciate high school, but not for the lessons we were taught, but for the memories that were made. As I walk on this field where I used the number 22, I also think of one where I played in the dirt, bringing back childhood memories. But most of all, I think of the people who made these memories possible. To my mom, Rylin, and to my stepdad, Raymond, to my dad, Scott, and my stepmom, Amanda, and all 9 of my siblings, as well as my grandparents, Nancy and Terry Foster, and Colleen Phillips, and not to forget those who couldn't be here with me today. Thank you for all the support you have given and shown me. Most of all, I would like to thank myself for going above and beyond and pushing myself farther, even though some days I never felt like it. For the final time, Samantha Leffler signing out.
Hi everyone, I'm Krysta Lemaire. I first want to thank my mom for always supporting me in every way, whether that was dyeing my hair blue or signing me up for the wrestling team. If you know, you know. Or honestly anything. She's always had my back and I know she always will. Next, I would like to thank my dad for having the biggest heart and showing me how it's important to have a sense of humor in every situation. I'd also like to thank my sisters for being my best friends and my biggest supporters. And I just want to give a big thanks to all my family and friends who have had my back since day one. Lastly, I would like to thank my biggest inspiration, which is my angel in heaven. My grandma was an amazing artist and introduced me to art. Every time I paint, I do it for her, and she's my biggest inspiration and role model, and I wouldn't be the artist I am today without her. Thank you and love you guys. Bye!
My name is Emily Lisabelle, and I would like to thank all of my teachers and coaches who have helped me with my success by being a student athlete. Thank you to all of my family that has pushed me to do my best in succeeding in school. I would also like to thank Jill, Jada, and Kelsey for pushing me to do my best daily, especially my college classes.
This is Sonny, and I'd like to thank everybody who helped me, supported me, and loved me throughout high school. This has been an unforgettable experience, and I can't wait to see what I do next.
Hey y'all, it's Kaybrie Nield here. I would just like to thank my family for supporting me through everything, and I'd like to throw in a special thank you to all the coaches that have helped form me into the person I am and the player that I've become. I'd like to thank everyone that has played a role in my life, and most of all, I would like to thank the Lord for the experiences and the learnings that I've come to know in my life.
My name is Ray J. Palmer, and I'm giving a huge thank you to my family for always keeping me on my feet and for pushing me to get where I am now. I would also like to thank all of my buddies for having my side no matter the time of the day.
Hey, it's Brooklynn Peasnall. I just wanted to thank my parents, Jessica and Clifton Peasnall, all of my siblings, my grandparents, Marie Peasnall and Bill Belleville, and my parents, Stevie and Matt also. Thank you all for pushing me to be something greater than I ever thought I could be.
Hello, this is Jesse Powers, and I would like to thank my mom and dad for putting up with me for 18 years and struggling to get me to do good in school, but I guess if you're hearing this, I finally did it and graduated. I'd like to thank my friends for helping making every day manageable in school because, I don't know, it would have been pretty boring without them. And that's about it. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Aydan Samuelson, and I would just like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my Grammy, all of my teachers that have helped me along this journey, and all of my coaches that have helped me grow as a person and a leader in our school and our community. From the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you, and I am grateful for everything you have done for me.
I would like to take this time to thank my parents, my mom for always pushing me to do more and supporting me through my journey, and my dad for always being there for me when I needed help or advice. I'd also like to acknowledge my grandparents and thank them for sharing their wisdom and knowledge when I needed it the most. Thank you to everyone who believed and supported me through this journey and will continue to support me as I transition into the real world.
Hi, my name is Axel Smith. I would like to thank my mom for always being there for me and inspiring me, and my dad for always teaching me to work hard. I would also like to thank everyone who didn't think I was going to graduate and for making me more motivated to work hard.
Hola, aquí María hablando, más bien conocida como Lupita, Guacham, Niña o Guadalupe. Les quería agradecer con todo mi corazón a ustedes quienes están aquí sentados apoyándome, en especial a mi madre y mis 2 hermanos por siempre estar conmigo, en las buenas y en las más buenas. También a mis tíos, ya saben quiénes son, muchas gracias. Y a esos amigos que siempre han estado para mí, pero sobre todo a mi padre, quien fue y ha sido mi razón para seguir. Sé que me estás apoyando desde el cielo. Muchas gracias a todos, les quiero.
I'd like to thank my friends and family and everyone else who's helped me along this journey. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't have done it without you.
This is Javi Tovar. I just want to say a huge thank you to my parents for helping me out through all these years. My 2 older brothers for being so tough on me. My sister for telling me all the cheese, man.
This is Zachary Duggan, and I'd like to, above all, thank my amazing parents for their support of every endeavor I've ever pursued. I'd also like to thank all of my coaches, especially Mr. Domagala, for teaching me the value of hard work and how far that can take you. And lastly, I'd just like to thank all my friends who made school worth coming to these last few years.
My name is Yezzel Guizar, and I would like to thank my parents and my family for believing in me and pushing me to do better.
Hi, this is Daniel Elkins, a graduate from Battle Mountain High School. Firstly, I just want to thank you all for being here. This truly is one of the biggest moments in my life, and I'm sure it's the biggest in all of ours. I want to thank my family for directing me and caring for me, and my friends who have been there for me through thick and thin. I want to thank my siblings for helping me see my wrongs and testing me to make sure I do the right things. I would like to thank my girlfriend and her family for keeping me on track when I start to slip. I want to thank my older brother and his wife, as well as my sister and her fiancé, for being some of the best role models that I could ask for keeping me on my toes and eager to do my best. It's important to me to thank the people who I didn't get along with much through our years of growing up, too. You guys are like mean brothers and sisters to me. I wish my class well, and I pray that we all make a positive, lasting mark on this world. And as we part ways into our uncertain future, just remember that no matter what, class and community, we grew up together in this small town, and that makes us family.
Hi, my name is Brice Domagala, and I would like to take this time to thank my mom for always being there to help me, my dad for being my coach my whole life, and my sister Drew for always keeping me on my toes. Thanks for everything.
I'm Jesse Gonzalez y quiero tomar este momento para dar unas gracias a mi madre y padre que tanto me han apoyado en estos años y también a mis hermanas que tanto me han ayudado. Los agradezco un chingo y ustedes son mi motivación para echarle ganas en la vida y los quiero bien mucho.
Hi, this is Max Vinueva. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my grandparents, just anybody in my family that helped me out through the way. And I'd also want to thank my girlfriend. She was there for me the whole step of the way, even through the hard times.